Hey guys, welcome back to the Ranch of Rivershine. Today, we are going to take a peek at our horses once again and see if we can do some training with the wild horses we tamed last time. And we'll just kind of vibe and see where we want to go from there. Alright, so heading into our stable. First of all, you can see that Super Lake has given birth to her baby. Curiously enough, she's still pregnant. I'm actually not sure what's going on there, but we're gonna go ahead and clean up the stall, do our daily chores for today. We're gonna give her a quick brushing for you, Super Lake. And as we'll see, we'll take a closer look at her foal in just a minute. It's a healthy colt, a boy baby horse, for those of you who are not in the know. Alright, we'll give her some Timothy hay to eat and a carrot for a treat. Alright, and this is her baby, who, interestingly enough, is named Baby Leaf, which is also his dad's name. We'll call him Baby Leaf Jr. Actually, yeah, we'll modify his name so he's just Baby Leaf Jr. That would be good. I'd like that. That would be fun. Ooh, oh, he's a dirty, dirty colt. That is a dirty foal right there. Alright, keep brushing him. Oh, do the foals? No, yeah, they do have multiple different parts you can brush. He was looking clean on all of his different parts, so I was like, okay, what? His care level is still not maxed out, which I'm a bit confused by, but we'll go ahead and give him an apple as a treat. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we need to do to care for him, because we can't feed him or give him his own, like, straw bedding, so I think maybe, are we supposed to be able to raise his care level further? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is going to be Baby Leaf Jr. now. So, wait, did it not change his name? Hold on. Oh yeah, it did change. Wait, hold on, Baby Leaf Jr. Okay, we just had to hover over him again, basically. Anyway, this is Baby Leaf. Not Junior, the stallion who was involved in the making of Baby Leaf Jr., shall we say. So we bred, well, you know, in case you don't know what that means, we bred Baby Leaf and Super Lake together, and they produced a healthy baby, a healthy little baby. Now, so far, actually, Baby Leaf was also born into this stable as a healthy young colt, and I really want to have one of my horses give birth to a filly, a girl baby horse, because I've never had a girl baby horse before, and I would really like to breed two of my babies together. Anyway, while I was off camera, I also adopted, or bought Tall Marmalade at auction, who's really, really pretty. And I'm planning to maybe breed her eventually, because again, we don't have any girl baby horses, and if I'm going to be breeding Baby Leaf Jr. with a female horse, we're going to want a female horse from a different family tree, right? A different set of parents. So we're not going to want to keep breeding Super Lake and Baby Leaf, right? Anyway, let us go ahead and, so Tall Marmalade has not been fully trained, so we are going to train her today a bit. Sorry, I had to get some soda. And let's see, we'll give her some Timothy hay. And let's see, she's a little bit slow, kind of. Why don't we give her some corn, which will help her train her speed stat. And we'll go and train her pretty shortly. But first we got to clean up after Ardent Bolt, who left a lot of poops in his stall, apparently. Gosh, what did you eat, buddy? I'm pretty sure it's just random how many poops get left in the stall, but you know. I still had to make the joke, obviously. Alright, giving a quick cleanup. I really do love the brushing horses in this game. It's just, I don't know, there's just something very cozy about it. And Ardent Bolt is a wild horse, who we tamed from the wild last time. Now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and train, let's see, what's his endurance? Is it 20% now? Let's go ahead and continue training his endurance. So we'll give him some barley, which will help him train his endurance faster, more efficiently. Okay, so, we're gonna go ahead and start by taking Tall Marmalade out. I've never seen this like stripe on her back. That's really cool. And she's also got these like stripe markings on her legs, which is really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and lead her on a rope and we'll head out to town because, ooh, I see hay over there that I might pick up later as foraged goods. But, basically, in this game, when you want to train speed as efficiently as possible, you want to go to the Lupine Meadow area. And also the reason I'm dragging her on a rope leash, is because I don't want to use any of her stamina, just walking around, right? And it doesn't use a horse's stamina to, lead them on a rope, but I believe it will use stamina just trotting along. I know it will use stamina if you turn because it'll start training their flexibility, I think. Actually, now that I look at it, I don't see her stamina bar going down, even while turning while trotting. Although I think if we like, yeah, see flexibility and that, yeah, okay. So we do train flexibility while trotting. And it will make the stamina go down if you get, like, flexibility points. But anyway, we can just trot along for now, because we're not turning that much. And it's not like we don't want to train flexibility, it's just that, you know, I don't want to use her stamina up on that when we've, got, like, more efficient, like, we can train speed more efficiently today, so I want to train speed. And another thing that was added in the recent update is right here, there's a speed training arena on the east side of the map. So we're gonna head over there. We're gonna head over to the east side. And actually, I'm probably gonna go ahead and start cantering here, because that will help train her speed, and that's kind of our goal for today. It will drain her stamina pretty rapidly. But as she gets faster, we'll get over to that east side of the map faster. And anyway, we're headed over there. So, once we get there, we'll be able to see this kind of training arena thing, which was added again in the game's latest update, and I believe this just gives you like a once-a-day bonus to a certain stat, which I think in Lupine Meadow should be the speed stat, because again, this is kind of the speed training area of the map. Or not this zone, but like the game world. Okay, and did I not see some straw? Oh, here it is. I thought I missed it for a second. Alright, so there's some straw right over here that we're gonna grab. Or not straw, hay. Or, yeah, it is called straw. It's not hay. Right, because straw and hay are different. It's easy for... See, I'm not really a horse person. It's not that I don't like horses, I just don't have a lot of experience with them, or, you know, horse games or anything. Or horse terminology or anything like that. So anyway, when I think of, like, straw and hay, I kind of use those terms interchangeably, but no, hay is the kind that you want to eat, and straw is the kind you use for bedding, right? Is it like a different... It's gotta be a different material, too, right? Right? Because why would you use it for different stuff if it was just the same material? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it. Anyway, so here we are. This is the training arena, and we're supposed to pass these little checkpoints, these little horse hoof thingies. Oh, there we go, we got a speed point. Oh, really? A whole speed point from that? Do we just get, like, one speed point for each of these that we pass through? Oh, I see, and it does consume extra stamina when you get the speed point. So basically it's just a faster way to train, so you don't have to, like, constantly ride around and ride around. I am going to give Tall Marmalade a pear, yum yum yum, which will give her a little bit of extra stamina. It'll restore her stamina a bit, and again, we can give her a treat once a day. Alright, so she's getting so many speed points, it's pretty nice. But yeah, so this will just make the training go faster. I don't think it'll make it, like, more, like, stamina efficient, because it does consume stamina to go through these little checkpoints. Now, I'm curious, if we go through at, like, a trot, will it work? Because I remember... Ah, okay, so we do have to canter through it, okay, to get the effect. Alright, so let's just go backwards. Actually, I wonder if we can just go through either way. Like, I probably could have just gone through it at... Oh, that's a trot. Okay, here, let's canter. Yes, and we can go through the checkpoint either, like, from either side, and it'll still count. Okay, cool. Anyway, we're just gonna ride around a little bit, and we're gonna start heading back in the direction of home, but maybe from, like, a different angle, I guess? So we can look for some forage goods to pick up, right? Because we always want more apples and carrots and, straw to bring home, and if we ever have, you know, more than we can use, we can just sell that at the general store. So that's nice. We get, pardon me, we could get a little bit of extra money that way. Alright, I am gonna head back the way we came at this point, because I don't see any foraged goods in the general area. Oh wait, here, I see some over here. I see, I think, a carrot in the, very far in the distance, and a piece of orchard grass. I also see another piece of orchard grass in the distance, I believe. Alright, so here's the carrot right here, and orchard grass. And let's see, do we want to grab the orchard grass that's all the way over here? Let's do it. Let's grab it all the way over here. And it is about almost 10 a.m. in game. I really love that this game gives you plenty of time each day. And actually, if I remember right, I believe there is now a setting that you can change to make the days... Aha, you can change the day speed to be slower. I might end up doing that in the future, because now that I'm getting more horses and doing stuff like, you know, taming and training wild horses, I feel like I might need more time in the day. That's pretty neat. I have been so relieved by life sims that have been adding that feature lately. I've seen more and more games do that, like adding adjustable speeds to their day timers, you know, to their day-night cycles. I think it's a really good idea, and, you know, you don't have to use it, you know? You don't... It's optional. It's just a nice little option to make your game feel a bit slower and cozier if you like, or a bit more, you know, time management-y if you want that. I love it. So anyway, we're gonna ride Tall Marmalade all the way home. Isn't she pretty? She's so pretty. I can't wait to see what kind of babies she makes. Alright, so heading back to the ranch, and then we're going to do some training for, what's his name? Ardent Bolt? Yeah. Ooh, okay, we're gonna go pick up the straw first. I feel obligated to pick up the straw. It's just, it's right there. It's free. We can take it. It's in our ranch. It's a waste not to grab it, right? Right? I feel like it's a waste not to grab it. Alright, anyway. So, heading back to the barn. Or, I keep calling it a barn, it's a stable. Pardon me, alright, okay, so, heading back to the stable, and we'll put Tall Marmalade in her stall. And let's see. We did... No, not Baby Leaf. Ardent Bolt, here we go. So, we're gonna take Ardent Bolt out. And if I remember correctly, we were going to do some stamina training with Ardent Bolt. Which we could do here. However, we could also do it out in the forest, which is over this way. Oh, this is gonna go really slow riding Ardent Bolt, because he is a very slow horse right now. We may as well do a little bit of speed training while we're out here, right? I mean, we've got plenty of treats to get his stamina back up, so we'll go ahead and do some speed training on the way to the forest. I don't want to take too long on our way there, right? We're burning daylight hours here. We're burning... You know what I mean? We've got limited time in the day, and again, that's a good reason why having an adjustable, flow of time is really nice in this kind of game. So if I recall correctly, and I can check, if we check this forest statue, it says that Red Wine, the horse, was well known for his endurance, and that's the clue that tells us that the forest is a better place for training endurance. Now, here's an endurance training arena right to our east, directly to our right side, and we're gonna head over that way to train our endurance. And we can actually go ahead and just, like, start galloping right away. Let's see, do I want to do that, or do I want to save our endurance for the checkpoints? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much it's gonna take. But anyway, there we go, we got a point of endurance already, and I'm not sure where the entrance to this place is either. Is that... did I see an item in the distance? I'm not sure. I think I see a couple in the distance, but anyway, we'll go grab those later. Where's the entrance to this bugger? Let me take a peek at the map. Let's see, how do I get in? Ah, we're headed the right way. Slowly. Alright. So we'll make our way over to the... oh, yeah, it was right in front of me the whole time, huh? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start sprinting, or galloping is the horse term for that, I believe. through these checkpoints, and that is going to consume our stamina really quickly, right? Alright. Boop. And actually it doesn't look like it consumes that much. Or, well, actually, yeah, it does, because it takes from the max stamina, not the current. If that makes sense. So we'll feed Ardent Bolt a pear, and now he's got a lot more energy. We'll keep going through these checkpoints to get more and more endurance. More and more points in endurance. Alright, there we go. We're almost done here. We're almost done with our endurance training. Boom! There we go. Well, we're not quite done yet, because Ardent Bolt still has stamina, which means we can continue to train him today. Alright, so let's see. I don't see anything actually in the distance in terms of items, I believe. I don't think I see anything. So we'll gallop on and off because we want to use— oh, bunnies! Bunnies! Guys, there's bunnies in this game too. Actually, the developer who made this game makes a lot of cozy games. They made a bunny park game. It's called Bunny Park, and that's where the bunny 3D models have come from. Ooh, a carrot! A carrot! Yeah, so Bunny Park is another one of their games. It's very cute. It's a little idle bunny collecting game. They also made Capybara Spa, which I also have a Let's Play of up on my channel. They also made Lemon Cake, which is a cute little cafe bakery simulation game, which I love, because cafe bakeries, anyone who knows me like really closely will be able to confirm that cafe bakeries like are one of my favorite aesthetics ever, basically. Oh, okay. We're gonna continue training our canter on the way back home, and we could— so there is a button on the map that will allow us to essentially teleport back to the entrance, back to the ranch, but I figure we may as well keep training our speed on the way. I believe this is the right way to get to home. I think so. It certainly looks that way. Alright, and we're continuing, and we're out of stamina completely. Now we can go all the way up to a canter while we're out of stamina. We cannot gallop, so you can see walk, trot, canter. We can do all of that with no stamina, but if we try to gallop, it'll just kick us right back to canter. Because you do need stamina to gallop. You can continue to do the cantering and stuff, but you won't get training progress for it if you're out of stamina for the day, right? Okay, so there is an orchard grass here, which is why I'm stopping over here. Boop. Hello, horse. I don't know. Is it weird that I call all my horses horse and not just like I call them by their names too, but like I also call them horse sometimes. I feel like, is that a universal thing, or is that just a thing I do? Because I also tell sometimes I tell my dog IRL, like, hello dog, or refer to her as the dog, you know? I don't know, I think a lot of people do that, but I could be wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of things like that you just kind of like habits that you take for granted that like you think everybody does it, but like maybe they don't. You know, stuff that you just think is totally normal that might not be necessarily, like might not be common. Like, especially if it's like you know, stuff that like your whole family does, but maybe like you haven't been exposed to other people who don't do it or whatever, if that makes sense. I don't think these crops are ready. The alfalfa hay will be ready tomorrow, apparently, so that's gonna be ready soon, but not yet. Alright. Oh, I see straw in the distance. We're gonna go grab that, and we're gonna go at a gallop, because since, Baby Leaf has been maxed out on his training, we don't lose anything if we gallop, because you only lose stamina for the day if you make training progress, basically. So since he's fully trained, he can't be trained anymore. He can't get training progress. A carrot, yes! Always nice to have more treats for our horses. Ooh, more straw over here. Wait, how did I miss this stuff? Did we not pass this on the way? I guess it is a little bit harder than usual because it's fall and the grass is all yellow and stuff. So it's like, it can be hard to see the straw through the, you know, the pieces of ground that are also yellow. But anyway. I'm currently, basically our current goal for the ranch is to save up money to buy a stable expansion. So we're gonna go ahead and do some cross-country competitions. I had to get some soda again. Alright, so we're gonna, let's see, what do we want to do? Why don't we try the intermediate, wait, is that not, that's not even the most, like, money we can get. We'll try the Sheep Leap at Lupine Meadow because apparently that's, like, got the highest first place prize. And I know Baby Leaf can win this, I think Baby Leaf can get first in this race. I'm quite sure that he can. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and do this one. Whoop, whoop. There we go. On to the next jump. And I love that in this game for the cross-country competitions you really do need your horses to have a good balance of all of their stats. Because, like, if you just have a horse that only has speed, first of all, they won't be able to make these jumps, but second of all, they won't be able to run fast for very long, and third of all, they'll have a really hard time turning, because the faster you go, the harder it is to turn unless your turn speed is also, you know, improving with your speed level, right? So that's something I think this game balances really well, personally. Alright, let's see. We are running out of stamina constantly here. Well, almost. We're almost running out of stamina. It hasn't quite happened yet, and you really don't want it to happen because if you do run completely out of stamina, it'll take you a few seconds to recover. So you really want to avoid just hitting 0 stamina. If you hit 1% stamina, that's fine, but like losing that additional 1% of stamina is going to hurt you a lot more than going from like 3% to 2%, right? Going from 1 to 0 is going to hurt you more. Okay, we did get first place and we got a $2,500 prize, plus an additional $500, I think? There we go, for our first place daily reward. Now we're going to give an apple to Baby Leaf to get his energy back up. It is 5 p.m. in-game, but we're gonna do one more race. Let's see. Crystal Lake Beginner Race? Which one has really high prize? Yeah, Crystal Lake Beginner Race has the highest prize out of the beginner races, I think. For the moment, at least. So we'll go ahead and do that one. Plus, it should also be pretty easy with his current stamina level. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. I hope it doesn't pick up my spacebar mashing too much. Hope my mic doesn't pick it up too much. Because I do mash spacebar quite a bit in the cross-country competitions. Because I just don't have the oh, see I didn't mash it that time, and I didn't have the I don't have good enough timing to not miss it a lot of the time. You know, to not miss my jumps, even though I usually slow down to a canter as I'm approaching. I still don't have the best timing in the world. So I'm hoping that's not like distracting or anything. If it is picked up, definitely let me know if it's a problem. Alright, here we go, and going over to these stone hurdles in the water. Boop, boop. Just a few more, I think. Just a few more hurdles. Alright, where's the next one? Ah, okay, we can just go straight over to it here. And again, we're running low on stamina, but we should be fine. There we go, we got first. With a sizable cash prize. Let's see, and we got our, like I said before, our first place daily reward. It's tempting to also go to the Rivershine Town beginner race, or not race, cross-country competition. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Alright. Just to get a little extra income, because I really want this stable upgrade. Alright. Especially because I believe Baby Leaf Jr., I don't remember exactly how long it takes foals to grow up, but I think Baby Leaf Jr. is going to be on his own away from his mama before we know it, and we don't currently have room to make that happen. I believe we only have 4 stalls in our stable, and we're going to need at least a 5th. We could also buy the retirement pasture. Actually we might do that because it's a bit cheaper than the next stable upgrade. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. And I might end up doing that next episode. I'll have to take a peek at the episode time for now, but I think we'll see, right? Alright, so we got first place with a time of 53 seconds. Our prize is $1,000 with a bonus of $250. Oh my god. The sky is so beautiful. There's stars in the sky. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever made it this late in the night before in this game, but it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Alright, and everyone should have had all of their treats and whatnot today. I don't think we need to brush Baby Leaf Jr. anymore, but I'm going to anyway because I feel like it. And let's see, how long has it been? 25 minutes? I think that's a sizable episode length. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys here, and I'm gonna say thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you'll join me next time. Definitely let me know how you enjoyed this episode, and see you next time, alright? Bye!